Hi there, and welcome to Blame It on the Inverts. I'm Sean. That night ride challenge on Silver Bullet was so much fun. In fact, I had so much fun, I decided to make it an official Blame It on the Inverts challenge. And lucky for me, there's another B&M invert just up the freeway from Knott's. I'm back at Patrick Mountain. And Batman the Ride was also the very first invert that I had the pleasure to ride. Now my goal is the same, one ride on each seat. And there are 8 rows with 4 seats each, making my goal for today 32 rides on Batman the Ride. But instead of trying to beat the clock at the end of the operating day, today's challenge is a timed challenge, and I'm going to see how long it takes to complete all 32 rides. How long do you think it'll take me? Let's find out. I can't think of a better way to start today's challenge than with those 3 front row Zen rides. Wow. And you know, those first 8 rides only took me 33 minutes. Starting my day here, the ride operators allowed me to stay in the station because there pretty much was no line every time I came back in. But the lines are starting to grow. So let's see how long these next 8 rides take me. Batman the Ride first opened in late March of 1994. It stands at 105 feet tall with a first drop of 84.5 feet and a top speed of 50 miles an hour with 5 inversions. Now when Batman first opened, this area of the park looked much different. Currently, it sits next to Riddler's Revenge and Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, which is the park's newest roller coaster. But back in March of 1994, Batman sat right next to Tidal Wave, which was a river splash boat ride. And you can actually find footage of Tidal Wave in the TV sitcom opening credits for Step by Step. It also happened to be next to Free Fall, which was a first-generation Intamin free fall tower. Now that has been long gone from this park, but you can still find one located at Dorney Park. And you can find that in my blog from May of last year. But we're halfway through this challenge, and those 16 rides took me evenly 1 hour and 30 minutes. The line is still a little bit long, but we're making progress. Let's continue. You may remember me calling Batman the Ride a Bat clone. And that's because B&M made 12 different roller coasters with this very same layout. Now, all 12 of those roller coasters are still operating, although a few have been moved from their original park locations. I have 8 of the 12 Bat clones, and coincidentally, that's the number of seats I have left to complete this challenge. We're on the home stretch! Let's grab those last 8 rides. I just finished my 30-second ride on Batman today. And after that ride, I finished with a time of 4 hours and 50 minutes. Now, Batman was on single train operations for most of the day, my first 29 rides. But it was really fun to get to watch them add the second train from the back row line. And it really sped up those final 3 rides. Today was such a blast, and there is another B&M Invert in the San Francisco Bay Area. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at another park soon.